You might want to mass update items, customers, vendors, whatever, with number series, meaning forth-running numbers. For instance, EAN numbers or numbers like that. So in this video, I will show you some examples from the items and the customers on how you can use the master data information matrix to update with numbers. And in the example I have prepared, I have added master data information like here on item 1000. If I go into my specifications, I've added 3 different information codes called EAN code for China, Denmark and UK. And on this item, I already added information code from this number series. So this is okay, but I have items where this is not added. And I want to mass update or even single update items with numbers like this. Meaning, in my information matrix, I have added a template that I call item EAN, or I could just have added it to another template where I have base unit of measure, product area, and then my EAN code for the 3 different countries. I would like to import data from informations, and I would like to import from my product type being bikes, because those are the interesting one here. Like this, and I can see some of them already have EAN codes, and I could also see they are being added from a number series, and the middle of the EAN code in this example is actually the forth-running EAN code. So you can set it up like you prefer. I would only like to update the one with no EAN codes, so I will filter the other ones out. Or I could have used an advanced filter to only import the one without EAN code. In this scenario, I will just do it manually like this to remove the items that already has the EAN code in it. Like this. Here we are. From my actions, I have add number series to line, and like the add value to line, it will by default display all the columns that I have in my template. So the possible columns is defined by my template, and when I drill down one of those fields here, I can select a number series that I like to use. So if I click the lookup dots here, I've added different number series, and basically you could do number series for everything. Serial numbers on your serial number items, lot numbers for customers. So later on in this video, I will show you a number series that I did for some customer purposes. But I've added 3 different number series for my, you can see here my bikes in Denmark, clothes in Denmark, electronics in Denmark, but in China and UK, I only added 1 number series because we're only doing bikes manufactured over there, so we'd like to have separate EAN codes over there. And basically, I could set up a prefix on a number series. I could define that it's a number series, or I could set it up to be manual, meaning not running from a number series. So in this case, I will just select a number series and a prefix. If it's manual, it's not following the standard number series logic that you know from Business Central, and then we'll just update the number manually. But here I selected, I defined number series for EAN bikes, and as you can see in those 3 examples here, I have an EAN number series for bikes, so it's the middle of the number series, and the EAN number is actually the same I'm using. But I could also define number series for electronics, and so on. So I could use different number series. And I can add check marks in it, and I could add the check digit after the prefix, suffix, or after the full number. So I can build numbers like this. In my example here, I would like to add the EAN for Danish bikes. So I will select the top one that I built here. I would like to select the EAN for UK, which is bikes in here. And I also like to do the China ones. Of course, you could just do one by one, but let's just make the complex example here. And it asks me, would you like to update the numbers? And yes, I would like to do that. So it will just update using the number series. And again, the middle of the number series will be the forth-running numbers across those 3 entities. And of course, it's the value that I'm using. Likewise, if I'm looking on customers, I've added on my future bikes, for instance, my future bike in Düsseldorf, I've added a specification saying that the chain number, so the chain relation is future bikes, so I have different bike chains that I'm working with worldwide. For instance, future bikes, Bike Master, discount bikes, and on the future bikes I would like to set up a number series defining a future bike number and for some reason an end number, but a one in the middle, that each shop has its separate number. So this is just a way for me to distinguish that. In the information matrix for customers, I've added on one of the information matrix, I've added the chain number in here. So if I import, and it's actually the same example here, except it's from customers, I would use import based on my chain relation. I would like only to see my future bikes. And as you can see again, some of them already has a number in here. Let's just delete those three. Here, deleting it manually. And then I'd like to add to the chain number on those customers here. I can see the customer number on the left-hand side. I would like to add number series to line. I would like in the chain number, drill down my add number series lookup here. So my future bikes, as you can see here, defined by a future bike worldwide number, and for some reason the suffix just to show you how it works. And then I selected or added a number series for future bikes, and thereby it will count. So each shop will have the next fourth running number in here, which is in my world unique to that shop, so I can identify them. So now I added, for instance, on customer 80,000, the second last list, I've added number 56 here. So if I'm looking at somewhere down here at customer 80,000, and I'm looking at the specification now, I would expect it to have a chain number with 56 that I just added. So this is a way of adding master data information from number series.